3 attempted murders. I was in a high-speed pursuit chase. They got me with ammunition, and I continued to do drugs. And
when you're like a gangster, what do you do? For example, what kind of like?
Now I don't want to do crimes. I don't want to go steal. I don't want to go sell drugs. I don't want to go shoot somebody. I don't want to go rob. You know, and I'm in this addiction, so you lose hope. So I hurt a lot of people, and so I sold drugs, and you know, I did whatever it took to survive and to make a name for myself.
What is the best, worst thing happened in this life? Okay, this is camera is for everything here. I will start Turkish. I will explain who you are, and we can start. You can tell anything you want, bro, by the way. You know. Arkadaşlar selam. İlk yaptım bugün video çekeyim diye. Daha ilk misafirim çok tatlı, çok keyifli bir adam çıktı. His name Edin, yeah?
Edin.
Edin. He have a very good story. I am really inspired for him, and I asked him, can we interview for that? And this is Edin. Edin, who you are?
Well, my name's Edin Chacon. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, the city of Bell. My parents, they're both from El Salvador. They came over here during Civil War that they had over there to give us a better life. I have 2 brothers.
How old are you, bro, by the way?
I'm 44 years old.
You look then less than 44 years.
Oh,
yeah, maybe
man.
maximum 35 years, like me.
Yeah.
And you told me before we starting, you was in the jail 24 years. Yeah?
24 years.
This is too long, man. Yeah. So what is the reason why you went to jail?
There's quite a few reasons. There was 3 attempted murders. I was in a high-speed pursuit chase, and they got me with ammunition and drugs. All together, they gave me 24 years. I got the whole time. So that's what I went to prison for. And yeah, I guess prison preserves your skin, you know what I mean? Makes you look young a little bit, you know what I mean?
But you teach a lot of things when you prison, yeah? Because 17 years old when you went to in the jail, yeah? Yeah,
well, I was in it's called the administrative segregation or the security housing unit. Out of the 24 years, I did 17 years in the SHU, in the hole, where you're in a cell, sometimes by yourself for years, for 24 hours a day in your cell. That's when you get in trouble in there and they lock you down. So I did 17 years in there.
Wow. When you again got like your freedom, you got out.
Right.
How many years ago you got out?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes.
Wow. So what do you think about like a 17, 14, 20 years and inside and outside? How you feeling when you're outside? Is everything change? How are you feeling first time you go to out?
Everything changes, you know, everything changes. You're lost. You're just lost, you know. If you don't have anyone that's supporting you and that's telling you exactly what to do, and you know, it's gonna be hard for you, you know what I mean? The only thing with me is that when I got out with an addiction, and I was using drugs. My drug was heroin, and I'll do other drugs as well. But when I got out with the mind of a 17-year-old boy, you know, because that's how I went in there with that mentality. So in my mind is like, when I go out there, I'm gonna live this life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to doing this, and I'm gonna be a bit bigger than what I was before. Yeah. Because there, you know, most of the time in there, I would fantasize about how to be a better criminal, a better gang member, a better, you know, whatever, just so people could respect me that way. So, you know, and that was my mentality. I had a contaminated mentality to come out here and live like that. And I didn't care about the risks. I didn't care about who I hurt. I didn't care if I hurt my family, their feelings, if I broke anybody's heart. I just wanted to live my dream, my fantasy of being this guy that I missed, you know.
So what is your dream right now?
My dream right now is buying some land, getting my house, you know, maybe a car, a truck, a little boat. You know, we all deserve that no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? We all deserve a good life as long as we work hard for it and we do the right things to do it, you know. I've been on the road of trying to know God more, you know, and trying to do the right things for myself, my family, and for everybody else out here. And so I'm learning. I'm taking classes right now.
What kind of classes?
I take substance abuse classes.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah.
I take those. I take regular self-help classes, like from daily reflections to just numerous classes that I take. And I'm also taking going to school for CDL license to be a truck driver.
Oh, that's cool, man. You're actually my YouTuber friend. His name John. He was a truck driver last year, kind of like a 7 months. Now he will be open himself like a truck school. He inspired the people. Hey guys, you can do that when you come in the United States. You can be like a truck driver. You make good money. Also, this is huge experience.
Right.
Probably if you do that, like something like a truck driver, still you have like a freedom. You see a lot of different places, different people, and also you can make money and you can buy land.
Yeah, you could. You know, I mean, the dream. You know, the real dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because when you focus on the negativity, that's all you're gonna do is negativity. You know what I mean? And I believe that we all have the capacity to have good thoughts in our minds, but we wish not to nurture it, we wish not to water it, and so it stays behind, and we focus on what's bad for our soul, you know, for our spirit. And so luckily, thank God, you know, it's I'm gonna say real quick, little quick story on when I got out. I continued to do drugs, and so when somebody does drugs and you're heavily in drugs, and you know you're in the street, you have nowhere to sleep, you're walking around all night, all day, trying to make things happen, and you don't want to take handouts from nobody. Sometimes you don't want help because you know you're too much of a man for that, or you know. So, and then I'm battling because now I don't want to do crimes. I don't want to go steal. I don't want to go sell drugs. I don't want to go shoot somebody. I don't want to go rob. So, you know, and I'm in this addiction. So you lose hope. Anybody who gets an addiction, you're gonna lose hope because you're just spiraling down. I lost hope. There was a point where I did on purpose too much of the drug of heroin and fentanyl, and I overdosed.
You lost for everything, man, with heroin. But I'm so happy with you because you had a lot of experience, and you found your way, like a good way, right now. And also before the start, you told me now you help the people.
Right.
What kind of help the people right now?
Well, right now there's a lot of people that are more younger. They're in the same shoes that I was before.
Like 20 years ago, like you,
Exactly. And some and they don't have no guidance. They don't have nobody to help them out, and they have it inside of them that they want to do good, that they want to do something, that they don't want to go down that road, and so you know we try to help them find work, find school, find a place to stay, find some clothes, to connect with other people that are in the same situations, so that they could know that they're not alone out here, you know. So that's what we do. We help each other out. You know, people that came out of prison, people that are on the streets, that are on drugs, that are, you know, gang banging, we try to get them focused to come in and change their lives, you know.
I know that.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I am kind of curious. So you've been in the jail like 17 years or 24?
24 years.
24 years. So 24 years, only one place. Always you like not roommate, but like a jail friends. You change kind of many different people. You live together. You don't go outside. You lost your freedom. So what is the best, worst thing happened inside? You remember that? Or an opposite question, what is the good things happen inside? I'm curious with the opposite one, you know that?
Well, the worst thing that happened was thinking that was going to be my life forever. So I did everything possible that I could possibly do to make a career out of that. So within that time, I heard a lot of people. You know, I heard a lot of people for different reasons. But I just wanted to prove myself that I was this bad, cool person. You know. So I hurt a lot of people, and so I sold drugs, and you know, I did whatever it took to survive and to make a name for myself. And to me, that was the worst thing, you know what I mean? Because now that I think about it, is, you know, when you hurt somebody, you know, like, I'm not nobody's judge, you know what I mean? I can't condemn nobody to anything, you know. And when I hurt them, I hurt their families out there that works to send them food, to works to help them out, you know. But it wasn't always that they were innocent either, you know, just prison stuff, you know. But still, you're hurting people, and at the same time you're hurting yourself, because I got time in there for some of the stuff. Just that was some of the things. And I mean, I picked up weapons and used them, you know, to hurt other people, and that's bad. That's real bad, you know. One of the best things that happened to me is that I found God in there, and so, but I couldn't live it out, you know, like I couldn't, you know, express that, because you can't really do that in there, you know, especially where I was. But I knew I had a drive within me, so I started picking up books.
Oh, that's cool,
I started studying. I managed to speak to some people that got me into college in there. I took like 3 years of college, general studies. I took a paralegal class to be a paralegal. I graduated, got my diploma. I took different counseling classes in there. But at the same time, I was doing bad things.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I was on the fence, you know, so it was like, it was part of my life, my lifestyle, you know, but I still wanted to educate myself. I still wanted to be a better person, you know, and, you know, not have to depend on that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you, man, yeah, because
Thank
it's
you.
24 years and it's crazy. When you out, it is life change, the people change,
Everything
this world
changed.
change, or everything
Like I
change.
tell everybody, when I first came out to a public restroom, and there was no knobs for the water,
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, how am I gonna wash my hands? Where's the knobs to turn on the sink? And I seen somebody come in and they put their hand under the faucet and the water came out, and I look under the faucet and I'm like, what the heck is going on right here, you know? So it's little things like that. Phones, you know, I was like, I couldn't use a phone, you know. I broke like 10, 15 phones because I got frustrated. I couldn't use them. And so, and just everything, you know, the scenery, the buildings, everything just changed. Freeways. That's a, you know, 24 years, 24 years.
Yeah, about like a people reaction, for example, when people know that you just forgot out after 24 years in the jail. So how is the people connection with you? Like a positive way, negative way? You know what I mean?
Most of the time they're like, wow, if you didn't say anything, we would have never even known, you know, that was you, you know. But after people get to know me, they get to know who I am, you know, and they see who I am. And I try not just to talk about it, you know. I like to just to show them and be there if I could, you know what I'm saying. It's encouraging when people do give you that support, like, okay, you could do it just like you know. It's like, it's a good thing, because you know that if you can inspire other people, your level is gonna go up higher, you know. I mean, my level is gonna go up higher. I want to do more, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because same thing like me. I just met you less than half an hour ago.
Right.
When you sit in my backside, oh man, you look so younger. What do you do? Your energy is good. When you tell me, hey bro, I just come to like a jail 24 years, I'm shocked. Because not about like any judgment, but you're give me like a good energy,
Right,
good
right.
things. Because I ask you, what do? You tell me, I help the people.
Right.
What kind of help? And we start our journey.
Yeah, our journey.
Yeah,
and
our
I told you
journey.
that I wanted to start a podcast, you know, to interview people that's had the same lifestyle as me or different, you know, but just to help people. And that's how we started. Oh, yeah, I got this too. I got this going. Well, okay, then let's do something to help somebody, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. When you start like your Spotify, I'm like a first fan for you already.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. Now, what is the next your level? What do you want next? You just want to start like a truck driver?
I need to get my license for my truck driving school. Okay, I'm gonna get it, and I'm determined to get it, and I'm going to get it. As a matter of fact, today I was speaking to some of the people at my work, and I told them about my podcast. And I showed them my laptop. I showed them that I'm having problems trying to figure things out. They said, look, tomorrow come at 9:15 to our office, and we're gonna get you into college.
Oh, cool, man.
So they're gonna enroll me into college so that I could learn how to do everything, you know what I mean, and edit and do all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, because it's hard to ask people how to do things all the time, you know what I mean? And I'm doing this by myself, so it's hard, you know, it's hard for me. So out of nowhere, you know, God bless me, and to me that's God's gift, you know.
Yeah.
You know that.
But now you can check YouTube, bro. You can find for everything, like a tutorial. If I can ask you, how you make money right now? What do you do for a living?
Where I work at, they pay me take classes. They pay me,
cool.
yeah, they pay me to get better.
This is kind of government support or something?
It's a non-profit organization called Homeboys Industries.
Homeboys.
Yes, in downtown LA,
Okay.
on Bruno Street. Look it up, and you'll find so many amazing things about that place where I work at.
So you mean you got like a classes, you finding yourself and you growing yourself,
Yeah.
and they give you money?
Yeah, and they give you money.
Oh, that sounds good, man.
They give you money. They give you money. If you need help for clothes, if you need help to living situations, they're gonna do whatever it takes to help you. But you gotta meet them halfway.
Is this kind of foundation like that?
It's a non-profit organization.
Non-profit organization. Okay.
Non-profit. I believe it's a non-profit, but you know, it's
I know.
Father Greg Boyle. He's a Jesuit Catholic, and he's the one who founded that organization, and it just grew over 20 years. It just grew to something big, and they have Homegrow's Cafe, or they have a restaurant right there too, right there in the corner where you pick me up. And it's amazing. You have people from all colors, all genders, and changing their lives around. It's amazing stories right there. So many amazing stories right
cool,
there.
man.
Yeah.
So-
And that's how. And matter of fact, today they hired me full time. Now I'm gonna get paid even more, and they're helping me go to school and everything. So it's just blessing after blessings, you know.
That's cool, man.
All you gotta do is believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Know that there's help out there, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, how long you use the drug? How many years?
I was like probably like 12 years old.
12 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
I stopped. You know, my family, that's all we knew, you know, like, you know, you grow up around people that are doing drugs, that it's okay, they're drinking and they're having fun, they're partying. You start believing that that's the way how it's supposed to be, you know? And so as you grow older, you don't mind, you know, how do you say, discovering new things, new drugs or whatever. I went as much as I can, you know what I mean? So when I went to prison, mostly the reason why I was doing drugs right
Also,
there.
you can find a lot of drug in the
Oh,
prison.
yeah.
You can find anything.
You could find anything right there. And mostly I did it to escape out of there because,
Yeah, I know.
you know, it's you know, so my addiction went on for years since I was in there. And I got out of prison addicted.
If you're like some addicting something like that, it is really hard you don't use that. So how you do that? How you decide it? Because if your mindset you don't want to do that, but your body
Craves it.
crazy.
Yeah.
So how you do that? Cut the drug.
Well, for me, since I've been out, I went to 2 rehabs. I went to 2 drug rehabs, and finally, I went to my first rehab, and I went to different detox places to detox to help me out, and you know, I wanted it. I was doing it, but I wanted it. I was doing it, but I wanted it. You know what I mean? And I knew that it was bad, but I didn't want to do it no more. So it was an internal warfare going on with whatever demons had me stuck right there. But I had to.
It's like a mindset. Yeah.
It's a mindset, you know, spiritual. I don't know. It was just a lot, you know. And I had to go look for numbers. I had to go look for people for help. It's not gonna come to you. You're not, you know, people stand in the street. They're not gonna come look for you. You know, so many things to try to get places to accept me, so that I could go change, so I could go get help. You know, and so I went to 1 rehab, and I got out. And I didn't make it. I went back to drugs until not so long ago. I overdosed, and I went to the hospital. And that
almost died.
I almost died, and then I went to a hospital, stood there for about a month, and from there I went to another rehab. And I got out, and I relapsed one time only, and I've been clean ever since. You know, and I've been clean. I was on some medication that helps you stay away from drugs, which helped me a lot. They have medications out there that help you stay away from drugs, you know, that kills the craving, that kills the you know, it helps you with the chemicals in your brains for that. Just recently I got a shot, it's called the Bibitrol shot, so that I could stop taking the other medication. And I went through bad withdrawals, so you're gonna go through some pain, you're gonna go through some heartache, you're gonna go through some hard times, but if you just know, I mean, for me, I put Jesus, I mean, I'm sorry if, you know, I don't want to offend nobody, but, you know, who I am today, and it gave me the strength to be who I am right now, to be able to speak to you as a brother, you know what I mean? As a friend, you know, to help whoever we could help, you know?
Yeah, it's cool, man, but now got the freedom again, and you know, I know this is the world to change, but also you change too, also might change too. Probably when people watch our interview, mostly people like change idea too, because I can't imagine it like 24 years in the jail, a lot of bad things, good things, you know, even sometimes I'm going like an elevator, like a 5 minutes, I feel like, you know, oh
yeah,
my God,
you feel like, man,
too much, man.
Right.
Too much.
You know, my brother tells me, I don't know how you did it. I wouldn't have been able to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people tell me that, like, I wouldn't be able to do it. But when you're in there, it's like a whole different story, you know. It's like, I don't know, it's like you have to survive.
Yes.
You have to survive.
Yeah, because probably if you know that, you not do that for anything before. So how you, because you're very younger, I know that, but you was any gangs member, yeah?
Yes, I was.
So why you wanna some gangster? So like any situation, or just you wanna like a power, daytime when you was a younger?
Right.
Why you wanna join this kind of like a gangster?
Really that I wanted to join anything, it's just, when I was young, you know, the friends that I had, they have family that were part of gangs. I have family that were part of gangs. That was the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So then you start hanging out together, and it just happens, you know. It just happens that you're just a group of people, and you just join whatever's around you. It was solidarity, it was family, because, you know, that's all we had sometimes, you know. We looked out for each other, and it was a family thing. It was a bond, something that you know, you can't get.
Yeah, we are the family. We are like a gangster family. This is our lifestyle. We born like a gangster. Let's do that. Because you're younger, you're like a friendship, like a neighbor. So, for example, when you're like a gangster, what do you do? For example, what kind of like a gangster? You like a drug, sell the drug?
Yeah, you know, us, we weren't trying to be Hollywood gangsters or nothing like that. You know, like.
This is like a 90s, like a 60s,
yeah,
60s.
Early 90s. Early
yeah.
90s. We were just living what we were living, and we had people that we didn't get along with. You know, they come over here, and we fight, we shoot, we stab, whatever. We go over there, same thing. You know, to me, honestly, right now to this point, there was fun in that mentality, but it was stupid. The most stupidest thing ever in the world. To have to shoot another person or stab another person or do, you know, for what? False belief that it was for a street territory or because you said F you to him and so I'm gonna get you back. It was just the most stupidest things ever that, you know, it's just killing each other and hurting each other for what? And now here, years later, we're trying to help each other and it's like the most stupidest thing ever, you know?
Yes, man. But now, to be honest, you don't look like a 44 years old man. You look younger. So I mean, because your mindset is very clear right now, you know, your life just for kind of start again.
Right.
After 24 years and even you went to jail, you are growing yourself, you got something courses, something certificate like a paralegal or similar way.
Right.
And now you have a new dream, you will follow your passion.
Right.
And this sounds very good and you had a good experience, also better experience.
Right.
Even now you inspire to me. I influence you. Okay, yeah, he did something like that. Okay, this is like a better way. This is the good way. I am really curious about what is the next.
The next step. I'm curious about my next step too.
But when you start something like a truck driver, so do you want to base still in California? Or?
For right now, yes, but hopefully soon I move to Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah.
Why is Arizona?
Well, I have family that lives over there, but also the land is cheap.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of work over there. So,
when you buy a land, you want to make your own houses yourself? New building, or you want to buy the houses, or you want to buy the land?
I'm gonna buy a little mobile home, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That's all I need. I lived in a cell, 11 by 9 cell for 24 years. Come on, that's like a super mansion for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And to have a nice yard, some animals, and like right now I raise some plants. Some plants.
Stuff.
Yeah, where I live right now, I live with my girlfriend right now, and
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
your girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, right
that's
here, and
cool,
we have plants. I have a little garden, pigeons. pigeon.
Cool.
Yeah, you know, but they're nice ones. They flip in the air. You know, they roll in the air. You know, that's a hobby that my brother got me into. He's big time in the pigeon world in Arizona, and so hopefully one day I'm gonna have at least a thousand of them too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I
So that's what I thought. That's one of the hobbies that I want to do. So you know, there's a lot of things that I want to do.
Yeah.
A lot of things, and I know I'm gonna accomplish. You know, all my dreams. You know.
You can do that, man. You know that because every people have a different story and different experience. Most of the time, my Turkish follower, hey bro, we wanna come in LA, but you know, like a visa situation too hard, immigration situation too hard. We economy really bad because now it is Turkish lira and American dollar too different.
Right.
So, but I'm always tell the people it is money. It is not the first reason and not the first thing.
Right.
Even you tell your dream, all of them, you don't need a lot of money.
You
know?
don't.
I wish you can do that, man. We are 100%. We are keep in touch. When you start podcast, just let me know. I can write this here. I have a lot of friends, Arizona, by the way. We are in the keep in touch because I'm close to downtown. Yeah. Next time we hang out, we go to coffee shop.
Okay.
Maybe after this video, probably people wanna ask me so more question. We can do second interview.
Oh, absolutely.
Same time we record to my YouTube channel and also record to the podcast.
Okay.
We can do together, man.
Look, for the people out there, look, my dream to bring success, and I mean success in here, spiritually, mentally, so that we could all be one together, you know what I mean? So that we won't have to suffer, so we won't have to have problems anymore. And I mean, I know it's a big dream, I know it's a lot of work, but you know, there's people that are out there that need help, you know what I mean? And you might know somebody that needs that help, or you might find an answer in somebody else's lifestyle. And you know, I don't know what it is exactly that I want, but I want something good out of all this. And that's why I know that whatever you have questions about anything, it doesn't matter. I'm not ashamed to tell you. I will tell you anything you want. I could introduce you to people. I could bring people in. You know, you want to meet some of my type of people, my lifestyle, we could do that. And this could be a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? Whatever you have in your mind, your heart, be more than welcome to.
Okay, thanks so much, bro. I'm really thank you for you. You can share your experience for very honestly. I'm happy we just met half an hour ago, and now I know you and you know me, and a lot of friends know your story. We really inspire that. Actually, I know that in the future, all of us, this dream come to true.
Right.
Thanks so much, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace.
Yeah. Arkadaşlar, yani bir anda adamla tanıştık. 24 yıl içeride yatmış. 44 yaşında, ömrünün yarısı içeride geçmiş. Gerçekten dile kolay geliyor ama bir insan öldürüp içeri girmiş. O zamanki hataları, o zamanki bulunduğu çevre vesaire. Ama hani hayata tekrardan başlamış. Herkes ikinci bir şans hak ediyor ve insanlar da bu duruma düşmesin diye şu an ben onu bir tane downtown'da bir yerden aldım. Hani orada zaten şeyden çıkmış. İnsanlara verdiği bir eğitimden, yardımdan çıkmış. Ben çok etkilendim hikayesinden. Umuyorum çok mutlu olur. Umuyorum çok daha güzel şeyler olur. Zaten öyle bir enerjisi var. Hayallerinin peşinden de koşmaya devam ediyor. Umuyorum siz de bu videoyu beğenmişsinizdir. Ben Edin'le bir tane daha bir video çekmeyi düşünüyorum ilerleyen zamanlarda. Şu an bir anda oldu. Ne soru soracağım bilemedim. Konuşamadım bazı sorularda. Belki tam konuşamamış bile olabiliriz. Hani sizde böyle merak ettiğiniz bir şeyler varsa, hani sonuçta Amerika'da 24 yıl içeride yatmış ve şu an tekrardan hayat kurmaya çalışan bir adamdan bahsediyoruz. Varsa sorularınız bu videonun sonuna ekleyebilirsiniz, yorum ekleyebilirsiniz. Bir sonraki videoda sorarız onu. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere.